Hey YouTube. Alright. I'm just gonna do a little small segment on while I'm in this pool, running in the pool for now. Ain't nobody online yet, I guess. Whew. Okay, I'm just gonna jump in here. I know it's probably Paula. Paula, that's you? Or is it Joseph? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm running in the pool, and under me I got this, let me show you. I got this board, but I knew it. What's been going on, Paula? Yeah, I decided to take a little break from Uber Eats from about 3 to about 5, and then I'll resume again. I do Grubhub tonight from 6 to 8. So, depending on what time I finish working out, I'm about 5 o'clock or so. I'm gonna do Uber, turn on the Uber Eats app, see if I get me a few more orders to add on to my lunch. Totals that I did. But I did 5 deliveries for Uber Eats during the lunchtime. And let me tell you, I had to argue and fight with Uber about the boost. I was in the zone in Stone Mountain to get 1.4 times the boost, and I keep going back and forth with them. Okay. Don't think that. Why you think that is a big meeting? You think they're gonna tell you about the extension or contract? You know, don't worry about it. You know, just pray about it and you know, keep applying for different positions. And I guess, you know, with your experience, you could probably work at the Department of Labor for the state or something. Have you ever thought about doing that? You know, they help people look for jobs and process the unemployment claims in the office, the Department of the Department of Labor. Have you ever started looking on the website for the state of Florida and see if they have positions with the state? Because I'm gonna start looking for jobs on the county and state level too. Because I know sometimes when I looked at the Department of Education, I saw some positions available. So, because it seems to me if you go to the work for the state or whatever, you know, so many people, they need to hurry up and retire, but they take so dang long. They want to keep on to these federal jobs and some of these state jobs forever. It's hard to get. What do you say? I really wish I could work for a stable company at home. Well, somebody told me Apple was hiring people to work from home, but I tried to apply through Kelly Connect to work for Apple, doing Apple support. And, you know, they ask you questions about, you know, the Apple products and how do you do an operating system and all this stuff. And they ask these questions and they act like they don't want to, I don't know, these companies be fickle sometimes, even work from home jobs. And all that questions they was asking when I had apply for Apple, some young girl calling me from Apple and asking all these questions and how do you do this procedure, blah blah blah, and then I didn't even get any consideration, you know. And thing about it, Apple wanted to pay only $10 an hour to work from home, but they want you to use your own computer, your own headset. They don't even, no, let me take that back. Apple did say that they was gonna they would send you a Apple computer to work from. So let me take that back. But you had to supply, make sure you have the internet connection and have the Ethernet, meaning that you had to be wired, hardwired, not wireless. Now, you know, most people's houses is wireless or it works from satellite. So they want you to sit there and go use your Wi-Fi internet and invest in a hardwire wiring your house and all this stuff to work from home, and they only want to pay $10 an hour. You know, it seems like every few months they be hiring people across the United States, and then that's not even permanent. You know, half the time it's not even permanent. They don't even give you benefits, you know. And if it's benefits involved, you have to wait 90 days. But I don't know. That's the only place I know that's working from home right now. Someone told me it was Apple. But like I said, it seems to be so hard to get on with some of those companies. And then someone was telling me of this other company, this girl I know, she lives here in Atlanta. We never met, but we met on the YouTube channel. She was one of my subscribers. She works for a company called SETA, something like that. She told me about it, and I had applied for that company. Went online, took some online assessment, and then you had to take some tests, and then I get the email about thank you, you ain't qualified, blah blah blah. I'm like, really? It's like they don't even look at resumes. They look at taking some stupid test that doesn't even have nothing to do with you doing the job. You know, that's what they want to do. All these things that takes 40 minutes to complete and ask you 50 billion questions on how do you think of this and how do you feel about that. That doesn't give you that doesn't tell you if you could do the job or not. They put all these stipulations on some of these jobs, and then when it's all said and done, they talk about $10 an hour. Or they want to try to say that you're an independent contractor. You know, just trying their best to not have a very good benefit package. So it's it's hard to find a job, even working from home, because every job that I came across working from home was paying $10 an hour. Oof. Even that stupid Grubhub work from home job from that customer service company that hired Grubhub to work from home was doing that. And you know, I didn't even get that job. Did I tell you that, Paula? That I didn't, you know, the lady called me Tuesday and asked me a whole bunch of these stupid questions and describe a time when this, and you solved the problem, what did you do, and all that kind of ding-dong questions like you paying $50,000 a year. You know, those retail customer service jobs, or sales associates really, you know, they're not even hiring this much anymore. You know, at one point, they used to send emails out. Dang, bad connection. Oh, bad connection all this time. And, even then, working for Macy's and all these department stores, with all these stores closing down, they're not even hiring people to work in the retail stores anymore. Even Walmart, you would think, well, Walmart used to need people so bad. Now, they don't even hire people. That's why I don't go to Walmart. Go to Walmart, you be standing in the store for 30 minutes, 40 minutes to get a hold of a register, you know, to get to a register, and then half the time you have to ring up your own food and items and bag it yourself. And they don't even have people to do that, you know. So they don't even have people to work in the store. And then if you work like Macy's or whatever, people could go online and order and buy big things and items from Macy's and all these department stores. Are they closing down because now you're doing online shopping? So, all right, Paula, I see that you left. Who else is on here? Nobody else is on here? Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep on working out in this pool. Ooh, stretch my legs, stretch my knees, stretch. Oh. I'm about to go in a minute anyway, so I could use both my hands and start working on my arms and back. So, and then I'm gonna do Uber Eats, continue doing that for about 4:35, depending on what time it is. I'll turn on my app. Let me see. Since the thing sauna is being worked on and maintenance, so I can't sit in the whirlpool. So I'm just gonna finish doing my workout for this hour, running in the pool and working on my strength in the pool. And just turn on the app, see if I get any orders, because like I said, I'm right there next to a lot of places that order Uber Eats, you know. And I'm trying not to go any place outside of this area, especially when it's time to do Grubhub. I don't know what area Grubhub would be, but hopefully they don't try to send me someplace that's 20-30 minutes either. So hopefully I just stay in Tucker and try to see if I can get about, I know I can get 2 orders for sure. 2 hours, I usually get 2 orders. Then it being Friday too, Friday evening. They had a lot of blocks in Atlanta for this evening. They didn't even have no blocks. They didn't even have any blocks during early in the week when I checked, because I had just got activated on Tuesday and they didn't have anything. So I had to check every day to see if they had any blocks, and then I picked up a couple of hours yesterday, 4 hours yesterday, and then I did the day before I picked up 2 hours and accidentally deleted my block Tuesday, but it was like 20 cents they paid me. And tomorrow I got 4 hours for Saturday. But next week I did pick up a lot of hours for Grubhub, and I'm gonna do Grubhub and I'm gonna do Uber Eats in between, see how much money I can make between Grubhub and Uber Eats. So, but I know one thing, that Uber Eats, boy, I swear, how I did five deliveries today for lunch and only made about $33. I did get a tip, and I did get about $11 of tips this week. So it's picking up regarding the tips, but I realized that a lot of times I'm delivering to young people. Every time I go and drop off food, it's like they like these 17 younger kids, you know. They got a phone, and I don't know how they got a credit card, but they probably got one of those debit cards, or somebody, you know, gave them a little checking account or whatever the case may be. But I'm getting a whole lot of these young kids, and you know, they don't tip. So the only time I get a tip, like I said, if it's like an older person or they white. Other than that, you ain't gonna get no tips from no Hispanic people and Asian, Indian, and most black folks don't tip. I don't get it. Like I said, if they older and they, you know, in my top, you know, in that 40-ish range, 50, you know, older generation, they may tip. They either give you a cash tip or they'll tip on the app. But I swear, I've been delivering to 17, 16-year-old people. I pull up to the door, they're like high school. They're like that high school age, you know. They act like they don't even know how to tip, or act like they don't even understand the concept of tipping. Yeah, but stretch. Whew. So, I don't know. It's crazy. See, that's why when I'm going to see how when those college students, they go back to school. They'll be back to school in a couple of weeks. Emory, Georgia Tech, AU Center, Kennesaw, Mercer University. It's gonna start picking up pretty soon with them ordering food, especially at night. Especially at night, it's gonna happen. And then, in regards to, the regular Uber, it'll pick up pretty soon. But let me tell you, I know one thing. I'm not doing it. I'm not picking up nobody. Lyft, Uber, You start picking up those college students and stuff, they want to go down to the bars and whatever, and Uber pool, do expect that. And then, they're not going to go too far. They ain't going nowhere. But it's going to be hectic. People ain't going to want to drive. They're going to want to be picked up, go downtown to those bars, and then it'll be all crowded again. And football season be coming back. Nah, not me. Watch when people start roaming back around there again to do Uber Eats, and then it'll be crowded. But I don't know. I gotta see how it is. But I know one thing. It's gonna pick up again, but it ain't gonna be too many people that's gonna be tipping. And like I said, it's picking up a little bit, but it's not picking up as much. So maybe once people go back to school, college kids go back to school, maybe it's easy to pick up some more referrals for sure. But like I said, I don't know. I don't think too many people are gonna be driving for Uber and they in college. They may do Uber Eats if they have a little car, but in terms of them driving people, they're not gonna do no lease exchange program and all that stuff. They're not gonna do that. They may do Uber Eats, and if they have a little car or something, they'll do that. But other than that, if they have, it may be few in between, but nah, they may not do it too much. I don't think so. See, a lot of those students, they live out of, they out-of-state students, and they may not even have a driver's license, and they're not gonna have a car on campus. Not freshmen, they're not gonna have a car too much. So they'll be using Uber to get around when they need to go somewhere. They'll do that, but they'll order food and stuff. But I don't understand it, because my tuition, when I went to USC in South Carolina, the meal plan was part of your tuition in your dorm. So why are you eating Uber, getting ordered food from the outside? Because I know at University of South Carolina, they had an excellent dining facilities on campus. When I went there, 94, when I graduated, they had Pizza Hut on campus, and burger places, and all different kind of restaurants in the student center, Union Center, and it was pretty good. It was not that bad. Matter of fact, it was probably one of the best that I've seen. And I've been on some other campuses too, when I used to go to Emory to do whatever I had to do, and I would go to the cafeteria, and they had some very good dining facilities, because to be honest with you, a lot of those, especially Georgia State is downtown, so a lot of times, a lot of those places are right around the campus. So I don't understand that. You could really walk. I don't understand that people who live downtown Atlanta, they go walk to these places and get something to eat. you know. And then some of these places, if they ordering food, like I said, that's where Postmates come into play. Postmates is more used by college students. Downtown Eden Center, you know, that's where Postmates come into play. But like I said, I can't do it. I just can't do downtown. I may do downtown again, but if I do it, I'm gonna do it during the daytime, you know. And then the fall comes, it's gonna have a lot of conventions and stuff, you know. I'll do it like that. But I know one thing, I'm gonna set my destination to not go past certain areas in downtown. And then as for Grubhub, I'm gonna try to see if it looks like I'm keep getting the guarantee $10 an hour for 2 hours. I'm not gonna run downtown to do do Grubhub. Once they split this new zones, you know, if I'm in Stone Mountain and you telling me to go downtown and it's only a 2-hour block, then it's gonna be that it's gonna be real silly to be driving 30 minutes when you don't have to. But I guess you have to put yourself in that area. But I'm gonna go right back into the areas that I'm used to knowing that is pretty good, which is gonna be downtown Decatur and Virginia Highlands and Midtown and Moreland Avenue. That's another one. Other than that, that's it. All right, y'all, let me finish doing my arm exercises. I'll put my phone down and I guess I'll talk to y'all pretty soon. All right, bye.